Hey y'all, my name is Sahil Malhotra, principal attorney at Drishi Law, and in this video I'm going to talk about recent trademark infringement matters involving Stone Brewery. For those of you who don't know, Stone Brewery, based out of Escondido, California, is a distinct brand in the craft brewery industry. It was recently involved in multiple trademark issues. We will discuss the cases at hand shortly. We'll talk about how you can avoid similar pitfalls in your brand building journey. Keystone, owned by Molson Coors, launched a new design for their beer, which included the word Stone in large letters across the can. Stone Brewery, a staple in the craft brewing industry, argued that rebranding of Keystone cans to say Stone in large letters was blatant disregard to Stone Brewery's heritage and loyal customer base. Stone argued consumer confusion and won a $56 million judgment, a big win for small breweries, right? But on the other hand, Sycamore, an even smaller brewery, alleged that Stone's use of the phrase "keep it juicy," not realizing Sycamore Brewery owns the trademark "keep it juicy," blatant disregard to Sycamore's protected mark. Stone, according to Sycamore, was barely doing enough to cover up Sycamore's protected slogan from Stone's products. They were ordered to cover up all products currently out in retail and stop the production of any new beer consisting of Sycamore's IP. What a nightmare. Now you might ask, what can we learn from these cases? We can learn that it is never a bad time to speak to a trademark attorney about conducting risk assessment for your IP portfolio, future rollouts of products and services. Stone, although won against a much larger brand like Coors, will almost certainly feel the effects of a new product rollout being compromised. All of this could have been avoided with a proper search and clearance conducted by IP professionals who know the industry. The importance of trademarks in the brewing industry is evident. Almost every brewery wants to stand out, and they do that by implementing creative designs, logos, and names for their products. This strategy is to create a brand narrative that tells a story and creates a brand that is unique enough to cultivate customer. You might ask, how do you protect your brand? Well, find a good trademark lawyer, file a registrable trademark, regularly conduct IP audits for risk exposure, and continuously explore to expand your IP portfolio while strengthening your house brand. Next, you might ask what to do if someone infringes on your trademark. Trademark infringement can easily end with a cease and desist letter, but it can also end up in federal court. Not everybody needs to go to federal court, as federal litigation can be expensive. To find out what strategy works best for you, reach out to a trademark attorney today. You might ask, what are some of the common mistakes people make when trying to establish a unique name, logo, or slogan as part of a product or service launch? They don't conduct a search and clearance for existing marks that might be a risk to your mark being registered. Or worse, you launch a product or service without taking the proper steps to manage your trademark portfolio, which exposes you to litigation. And you might ask if I have any other tips that I can give business owners when they're deciding on a trademark. Well, it's essential to pick a brand name, logo, and slogan that is a strong mark. Fanciful and arbitrary marks are the strongest and easiest to protect because they're essentially distinctive. Fanciful marks are invented words like Kodak or Exxon. Arbitrary marks are actual words that have no relationship with the goods or services provided, like Apple for computers, or Camel for cigarettes. Fanciful and arbitrary marks are more likely to overcome hurdles through the registration process than descriptive marks. The more creative and unusual your mark is, the more likely it is registrable. Avoid names that are descriptive, generic, including surnames, or relate to geographic regions of the origin of goods. There are many more pitfalls that can lead to issues in registration, customer confusion, and possible infringement of another's trademark. It's important to build a brand that will be authentic and attractive to consumers. It should tell your potential clients in simple terms what you. As always, this is Sahil Malhotra, principal attorney at Drishi Law. If you have any more questions or concerns and would like to talk to a trademark attorney and see how they can help you, please feel free to register for a discovery call in the link provided below. Thank you.